Hey guys, it's Ivan. In this video I will show you how to draw this cute dog in Procreate. As always, a circle to start off. A line to split it in half, then another horizontal line in the center, and add another line between the middle one and the bottom. Starting off with the nose. Then the eyes. I'm drawing it curled like this cause it shows the cheeks, makes it cuter. And then eyebrows. Using the bottom line to place where the mouth will end and draw it in like this. Connect the jaw to the bottom line and draw in the mouth. Add in his big ears. And the iris of the eyes. Going to clean up the sketch a bit. Resize it and place it in the center. Draw an oval shape to map out where his body will be. And continue to draw in the legs like this. Making some adjustments where it's needed. I want him to be sitting, but he just won't move his butt down. Then I finally figure out to just move it like this and it looks good. And then sketching out where I want to color him gray later on. I will continue with cleaning up the lines now. Merging the layers I have, and I'm going to reduce the opacity of the sketch layer. I'm going to draw over it on a new layer now using Studio Pen from the inking brushes. The brush I was using for sketching was also Studio Pen. I just made some changes to it to my liking. You can also try it. I will leave a link to it in the description below with the color palette I'm using for this drawing. I will reduce the opacity of the line layer to 50% and I'm going to set it to multiply. And creating a new layer for the colors and placing it below the line layer. I also made the background color a bit darker. Now just trace over the lines and fill in the base color. I'm going to select my base color and go on a new layer. This way I can draw only inside where I place the colors without going over to the background. New layer and selecting the base color again to stay within it. And I'm going to add some gray to his body. Drawing the eyes with almost white, a bit grayish color. And then I start everything on a new layer in case I want to change something. Duplicate the iris. Merge it together and make it a clipping mask. I'm going back to the line layer, erasing the lines around the eyes because I don't really need them anymore. Drawing a darker shade of the iris inside and merging them together again. And then I'll use more clipping mask to draw in the rest of the details. Some reflection. And I'm using the brush set to around 30% for this. Time for the nose and mouth. I'm going over it with black. Placing a layer above the base coloring layer I did at start, and I'm going to add a bit more vivid color in. I'm using the soft brush here. Going to continue with shadows now. New layer and using the dark red from the color palette. Setting this layer to multiply, that way it will blend with the colors underneath. And I'm starting with the eye sockets. I'm using Studio Pen here again. Adjust the opacity. Now I'm selecting the layers I'm going over and going back to the shadow layer. and I'm going to lower the opacity a bit more. I'm making another shadow layer and I'll use blue now. Using the soft brush, I'm going to go over it and I'm setting the layer to multiply. Okay, I like how this turned out. Now I'm doing the same thing for the lights with a yellowish color. I want to make this look even better, so I'm going to go to my line layer and erase with the soft brush on a couple of places. I'm barely touching the screen because I don't want to delete it completely, but I want to make it more transparent. Last thing left to do is make a new layer on top and draw in the branches holding. And of course a little highlight on the nose. That's it for this video. To add a background, draw it below all layers. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. Here is another drawing video or one where I make a simple animation in Procreate.